Well, it's the first big snowfall of the year. Roads are just awful. I went to the shop. They gave me 2 furnaces there. They're nice. I like those. And then at the drop-off bin, there's a bunch of stuff, including 2 tires. Someone dropped off 2 tires at my bin and some more of those big long fluorescent tubes, which are kind of a pain. I have to bring them in to get them recycled. Anyways, there's a couple of mystery boxes there. I'll take those out and we'll look through them. Looks like some really old-fashioned boards on them. Yeah, so I'll take those out. We'll look at that. And also, I had a delivery today of some boxes. I ordered a whole bunch of boxes from Staples. Use those boxes for why did I buy those? It's just some different. Oh yeah, the big ones I bought for refrigerator bins, and there's some the other size I think is for the inducer motors, the square ones that I'm always selling for like $200. I bought special boxes just for them, and then fridge bins. Finding when I sell refrigerator bins, I have a really hard time packaging them, so I spent a little bit of money. Bought some boxes. I also bought some really small boxes. They haven't come in yet. I've also bought some bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. I used the thing that I got from the grocery store, that shelf thing that was made of like some pallets. I'm using that for all the buckets. That's working well. Yeah, so the snow is still getting in a little bit, but it's to be expected. I can handle a little bit, not a lot though. This is the haul from today. This is from my drop-off bin, all this stuff here. Very cool old stuff. Look at that. It's a fluke. Old, a digital multimeter. I think the display is bad though. See, I think that's what that means. Anyways, that's pretty neat. And then underneath it, it's another multimeter. It has these old filament number bulbs or whatever. Oh, okay, that's missing. I saw that. I just remembered. I have to remember the lens is actually, I just saw it in the truck at the bottom of the box. I thought it was just trash, but I think it's that piece that goes right there. So I'm going to try and find that. Some other really cool stuff here. Looks like they took apart an old signal generator, FM AM signal generator. This thing's solid aluminum. Some components on the back there. Neat. It's all aluminum. Some gold pins there. This looks like more of a modern kind of power supply. All buttons. And a whole bunch of these cards. That looks like it came from there, from that thing. It's an old timer. Slot card of some sort. The size of that board. Wow. This is aluminum, but it has like these, again, just gold connectors there, gold plated. This is an old floppy. Toshiba. Probably doesn't work. Maybe it does, but a lot of pieces looks like have been taken off of that. Burn marks on that. A whole bunch of these little cards. Imagine it's the same guy that's dropped off some other stuff at my bin before. It looks like he's dropped off some more of this stuff. You know, I had some other multimeters dropped off a while back. And they're really good equipment. What is that? Anyways, yeah, the last part is this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These cool cards. See those? Look at those. Yeah, look at those gold pins. Neat. And then an IBM ThinkPad. Some pieces. Missing hard drive and battery. Okay, I'm gonna go inside. I can't feel my hands, my fingers. So I'm gonna go inside and I'll take care of this stuff later on. Just finished doing my whole driveway. I just finished snow plowing it. Luckily, I didn't sell that red Honda snowblower because I used it. The other snowblower I had, it was like a old Murray snowblower with the Tecumseh engine on it. Could not get that thing to start. So luckily, I did not sell that red Honda. It's a nice snowblower, really nice. Tomorrow, Christine is going into town. She's selling this cauldron for me. If you guys may remember, I got that at my bin. I got 2 of them. I've already sold one, and now this is the last one. This one, both of them $50. $50 each. I was trying to sell them. When I first listed them on Kijiji, I was trying to sell them for, I think, $300, and then I dropped all the way down to $50 each. It's alright. I didn't really realize, mouth is frozen, that you can buy them at like Canadian Tire or anywhere for like, I think $80 or $90 plus tax. These ones are, I think these ones are better quality. Clean out this truck a little bit. Someone dropped off a couple tires at my bin. I'm gonna throw those into my tire pile over there, and I have some more of these light bulb things, the big long tubes, and then a couple furnaces I want to look at. Get that bubble wrap in his house.
Yes, Master.
Pull. Heave. 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 Put it down, that it's not gonna fit.
Yeah, it is. I'll make it fit.
Oh, careful that doesn't fall off the edge.
Yeah, I got this. I'll make it fit, Daddy. Ah!
Here, you gotta go on for an angle.
Push. Push. Ah. You gonna push? Oh, there we go.
Okay. Shut up. That's it. It's gonna go.
Push.
Come on, Parker. Push it. Carefully don't fall down the stairs. Oh no.
Pop.
Well, that's gonna help.
Push.
Timber.
Push. Push.
Jump on it.
Push.
No, don't jump on it.
Oh. If I was still hanging on, go.
Oh. Going out to pick up some more scrap today at my shop. He gave me a little call. Pick up furnace and some other small scrap. Really have not been picking up much these days. I talked to someone there, and when I picked up this load here, there was a technician. I talked to him like, well, what's going on? There's not too much stuff being picked up these days. He said that they're just doing a lot of new build construction type. I got these computers. I showed you that before, that box with all those old, all the old boards, but this computer is giant. I'd like to crack into that and see what's inside. It's pretty old. Then a couple other ones there, and there's actually another computer in the truck still. Kind of looks like that one. So some good stuff in those computers. I'm really thinking if I should bring that to the scrapyard just like that air conditioner, because it's a lot of work to take apart. These square ones are a lot, and there's a low yield on the copper aluminum rad. It's not as good as the other ones. And there's a bit of copper, and there's the big compressor. You know, I figure, you know, if you break something like this down, you may make like $25. Maybe less, maybe more. I'm not really sure. Around that range, I'd probably make like $20. There's a couple motors, a little bit of wire, and some copper. Basically, the ACR starts from there and goes to there, and there's one on each side, and they're, you know, average thickness, and it's like that and that. But you have to basically take apart every single screw on these square ones. They're built like tanks. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm really thinking I may just bring it to the scrapyard just like this. And I got furnace and a hot water tank up there, and it has a little bit of copper on. Yeah, so there's that computer. Yeah, this truck hasn't moved in a few days. I think it's been, all my scraps just getting snowed on. It's been a while, but I have a battery blanket. All right, found the keys. Let's see how it sounds here.
I didn't forget.
I didn't forget. Okay, here we go. Oh, beauty. No problemos. Got a little bit of stuff today at the shop. Let's take a look here. So there's a furnace, hot water tank. That thing up there, it's like called an HRV, heat recovery, heat ventilator recovery, something like that. You know what I mean? And it's just big thing of scrap. There's like these plastic blocks inside, a little bit of wiring attached to it, and over there's a refrigerator for my drop-off bin. So I've gone through all of that, except for there's a couple of things on the furnace I want to take off. Yeah, that's what I got from that shop, and then some of this scrap too. And I got a microwave from the drop-off bin, and those two things there. That's aluminum. Some things I've taken off so far from the microwave. There's a glass plate. It's like a rectangular glass plate. Never seen one like that before. And there's the switches, and that's the valve from the hot water tank, and there's motor from the hot water tank. So I'll bring that downstairs and see if it's worth listing on eBay. And yeah, nothing much else here has changed. I want to get through that furnace. I want to get through these two furnaces as well. This little one, that's the smallest furnace I think I've ever seen. It's really, really small. It's like an apartment-sized furnace. It's a Bryant plus ADV. Yeah, so we'll take a look at that. So anyways, first off, my wife just came back home. Got a little bit of fan mail. Let's take a read. So it's from Randy. Randy in Jackson, Missouri. Is that Missouri? M-I? Pretty sure that's Missouri. So many M's. I can never keep track of all the states. There's so many M's. Oh, a little Christmas card. Thank you, Randy. Eric and family. Greetings from Michigan. I enjoy your YouTube channel and helpful tips. Very interesting and informative. Thank you. Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Randy, Jackson, Michigan. Well, that's really nice, Randy. Thank you so much. Yeah, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you and yours, your family. That's really nice, though. I appreciate it. Hey guys, I just got back home. The family and I just went to a thrift store, and we just dropped off some donations, and I was looking around for stuff to resell, but didn't really see anything. I saw a couple neat things. I saw like this, maybe I should have brought my camera in there, but it was kind of neat. It was like a television, cassette player, radio combo, and they were asking for like $30, but it was a 50% off day. So it would have been $15, but I'm just finding so much stuff to sell that I just don't really need to buy anything at the thrift store right now. And there was also a Roomba there for parts of repair, and I always do well with those, but again, I just didn't really feel like buying it. So the kids bought some toys, and they actually gave us all a free chocolate bar. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, yeah, here, I have a free chocolate bar. That was nice. I love that place. Oh, well, it's been a great year. I don't know if this video will get out before Christmas, or I mean, when this video will get out at all. But yeah, 2017. There are 10 more days left in 2017, and it's been a great year. I've just been going over my books and seeing how much I spend on things, and one of the things that I've spent a lot of money on is shipping. A lot of money. So I've been trying to brainstorm and try to figure out ways to save on money, save money on shipping. And this is one thing that I did. I bought this on eBay. These are stamps. So it's nothing new. That if you want to save on shipping, guys, you can go online, go on eBay, wherever, and there are people selling postage stamps. A lot of times, these are from the 1970s, and people bought all sorts of stamps, thinking that the value will go up over time. But really, any stamps made after the 1940s or 1950s, any of those stamps are just worthless. They're just face value. So, yeah, I went online, I bought some stamps. These ones are 17 cents each. They're kind of nice looking. They're the Canadian provinces. So I bought all these for $65. Okay? And I did some math. So each sheet, so each one of these blocks is $2.04 in postage. And there's 4 blocks in a pack. And so I have 15 packs. So each pack is about $8.16 times 15. It's $122 in postage. So minus what I paid for, which was $65, and looks like a profit of $57.40. So that's a low win. Now I think I'll keep an eye out for more. And I'll keep doing that. You know, the only thing is that if you're going to do stamps, you can't make your shipping label at home. You have to go to the post office and make your shipping label at the desk. And actually, I get a better discount if I do it online versus if I go to the desk. So, like, I checked to see how much my package would weigh today. It would be $20, and it cost $24 at the desk. So, you know, saving some money doing this. Yeah, so like I was saying, I've spent so much money this year on postage. So what I did is that I got into contact with Canada Post, and I wanted to see if I could get a better rate, and so the person suggested the commercial account, which is a bit intimidating, but I literally had nothing to lose, so it sounded really, really good. I would have to sell. See, right now I'm on the small business account, and so it goes by how much money you spend on packages. I'm at the top tier level right now because I spend over $7,500 each year on packages. But really, I spent $19,000. So far, it's $19,500 this year. So far in 2017. So, I mean, I thought I could, go to a next level. But the guy said go to commercial account, and but they go by per unit. So it depends on how many units you sell. So he said, in order to maintain the level, you have to ship out 1,200 packages each year, which translates to about 4 packages a day, which is pretty rough. That's even weekends too. So Christine said, "Oh, you could do that, no problem." I don't think I would be able to do that. I don't think I sell that much. Yeah. So long story, I guess, but I signed up for it, but I've noticed that it's not that good savings. You could save about 1% on domestic packages, and for international, for the United States, it was actually cheaper the other way I was doing it. I don't know why. And so I've tried to email the guy back and forth, and I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. So I'm just going to go back to the way I was doing it, using my small business account, because they use the different software too, the Snapship, which I really, really like. It's so fast, so easy to use. But if you have the commercial account, you have to do, yeah, I have to use their special commercial software, which is a huge pain. It's like this software, it was like made in like early 2000s. It's just so cumbersome and horrible to use. Like I would have to fill out all my personal information. You have to fill out your credit card information every single time you make a label. It was so bad, so I'm glad, I'm not going to use it. But hey, it was worth a shot. So 2018 is going to be just as good as this year. It's going to be more, because I'm not going to slow down, that's for sure. I'm going to keep going. Going to get more stuff out there on eBay. I'm going to be selling more. This is the bubble wrap. Man. So there's 4 rolls, 500 feet each, I believe it was. 500 feet. It's about a foot, 1 foot by 500 feet, and yeah, there's 4 of them. Big thing. It's not heavy, ugh, but it's cumbersome. If you could tell, getting it down my old staircase here, you just throw it down. The cost of these seems to be up and down all the time. Most I've ever paid was over $200. This was on sale. It was on sale for like $140, so that was really good. I probably should have bought 2 at that price. But yeah, that's the economy one. So you get as much as you can. You know, that's the biggest size that they sell. At Staples, at least. Can't really find anywhere else where you could buy more. But yeah, it's an expensive little thing to buy. But I was getting low. You know, it lasts though. It takes me a long time to go through it all. This is all I have left from the last batch that I bought. You know, just that. I just use a square here, a square there. Depending, I might sell like a nice big amplifier or other audio equipment. I'll probably wrap the whole thing, you know, just to give that extra bit of cushion. But even like if I sell laptops, just one laptop by itself, I'll just use newspaper. I just you know, kind of encase the whole thing in newspaper. I don't use bubble wrap for that, unless it's just I want to protect something from getting scratched. I'll use bubble wrap. So yeah, it will last me a long time, no doubt. A couple interesting things I sold yesterday. This here is just a lot of brass buttons, and they're all Armed Forces, Canadian Armed Forces buttons. See there, pretty nice. I'm sure I could have asked for more money, but I was only asking for $40, so 40 bucks for this lot. There's some small ones, and there's 3 different kinds. There they are there. Anyways, can't really remember where I got these from, but I was collecting buttons in a big jar. You know, every time I found buttons from auctions or wherever I went, I just kept on throwing them in a big jar. So I went through that jar, and I didn't really feel like listing any of them, but I did manage to pick out all these brass ones, which are really nice. So I listed them all together, and I got 40 bucks. There's the title, 34 brass buttons, Canadian Armed Forces. So they paid $14 shipping, and it's going to Ontario. This next one here is really neat. Pretty basic looking pair of headphones. Vintage Sony headphones. They have not seen any use at all. So this pair, you know, you would have bought this. You would have gotten this pair when you've bought a Sony Walkman, you know, like a cassette player or something. This would have come with it, or maybe even a CD player. So this is I was looking on eBay, and I didn't find any comparables to it. There's a model number on the side. It's called MDR-10. Yeah, so anyways, I put it up on eBay. There's the title there. Vintage 1980 Sony MDR-10 stereo headphones made in Japan. And I sold it just today. $75. They paid $13 for shipping. $87 total. Wow. Wow, I just think that's really cool. You know, guys, don't be afraid to put your stuff up high and just let it ride, okay? Because if you're not putting your stuff up very high, it's not really going to be worth your time. And, you know, it's not greed. It's just, you just got to wait for the right buyer. If you have an item that's kind of a one-of-a-kind thing, you don't see any comparables for it, then that means you can kind of charge whatever you want. And so that's what I found here. So that so I put it at $75, and obviously some collector wants it. So there we go. That's actually just going to Ontario, my local province. Looks very nice. Who wouldn't like to get a package that looks like that? So how much do I have on here? $10.20. I just write it down there in pen. If you're going to do this, you definitely want to do that for the post office person, you know, like don't show up there and then just expect them to count it all out. It's kind of a pain. They'd appreciate that. So yeah, $10.20. And what I'll do is I'm just going to write the person's name and address on the box on a little piece of paper, and then tape it to the tape to the box, and then ship this off. So yeah, this is the headphones. Just package them up. So it'll be $10.20, and then they'll ring it through at the cash, and then I'll scan my card so I get a little bit of a discount, and then they will subtract $10.20, and then I'll pay the difference in cash. So that's the way it goes. And then I get a tracking number, and then upload that to eBay, and then mark it as shipped, and that's it. That's that. Next I'll do these, but that's going to Ontario as well. With these, it's going to be a bit of a funny, it's going to be a different kind of package. I'll use like an envelope. I'll put like one piece of bubble wrap around this, and then that'll be it really. And then I'll put that into an envelope. So the envelope will be like all bumpy and stuff, so it'll be harder to attach stamps to it. So I probably won't do that. I'll probably just make a print out a label for that, and then that's that. But yeah, it's been a slow couple days. I haven't really sold too much. Just the last 2 days. Before that, it's been going really very well. But it's almost Christmas, so it's expected to start slowing down around this time of year. I got a little treat for the chickens. Oh, gonna fall. Goose goose. The food's so nice, they named it twice. I hate couscous. I don't mind couscous too much, except if it's just plain. You know, if you mix like some onions with it and some mushrooms and like, you know, mix it in on top of like some potatoes or something, maybe a little bit of sauce, I wouldn't mind it so much. By itself though, oh, it's like eating goose poop. I have a whole bunch of this stuff. We went to like this grocery store that was going out of business, and they had everything on sale, so we bought like bulk couscous, and we never used it, so it's like very, very old. So anyways, we cooked it up, and we're going to see if the chickens like it. Hello chickens. Little guy's still going okay. His bad leg and all. What I don't like is when you come in here and then they fly around. That red stuff on the ground, it's not blood, it's just some beets that we juiced up some beets last night, and that's the pulp. They don't really like it though. Yeah, but what I hate is when you come in here and they fly around and they kick up all the dust. Oh, it drives me crazy. Then you have to breathe it in. It's not healthy. Anyways, I've been told that I'm not allowed to leave this pot out here, so we'll just put it in this thing. First of all, let's see if you guys even will eat this stuff. Will you eat it? Oh, nom 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 nom. Alright, well, you want some, little guy? There you go.